I just have to know your answer. Do you think this is the most dramatic season of Love is Blind yet? I'm new to the party watching Love is Blind. I started 2 seasons back, so this is my third season. And just watching 3 seasons, when you think that you've seen it all, when you think that nobody's going to top nobody's going to top this, there's no way human beings are still this way, liars, all sorts of things. And you play Love is Blind and you see all sorts of people. Nowadays, I see Love is Blind like my little research where I observe human behavior. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me because most of the time I am on this high fence thinking it cannot be that bad. Humanity can, people cannot just be, people cannot just be, according to Nigerians, one kind. Like somehow, every season of Love is Blind reminds you that yes, people can be one kind and more. This season was not any different. I've had so many highlights this season already, and I cannot wait for the final episodes where we'll see who's going to make it to the altar, who's getting a yes, who's getting a no, and the reunion, of course. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my favorite highlights this season, my predictions, who is going to make it. I'm going to be talking about my favorite and least favorite people this season. So let's get down into the entire nitty-gritty of the issue. Before I start with the highlights, I just have to ask. I've not done any proper research on this yet, but I just have to ask you because I don't want to stress my brain researching it. Every season of Love is Blind I've seen, even when I watched Love is Blind Habibi, I saw Love is Blind UK, and if I remember correctly, Love is Blind, the past 2 seasons of Love is Blind as well, it always ends with 6 couples. Is it that Netflix has this limit for every season that, okay, it has to be 6 couples? And what if there's a 7th couple? Is it that those people's love will be sizzled out? I would love to know because almost every time 6 couples. So for people who have been OG watchers of Love is Blind, let me know please. Does it always have to be 6 couples or am I just noticing something that's not really important? Now for the highlights of this season. Number 1 highlight for me this season has to be Steven and Monica when she said, Venmo me the money right now that I've been carrying your weight for you for the past days. I'm not the only one who held my breath thinking that, does Steven have the money to send right now? Because in my head, if someone has been carrying your weight for the past days, it means you do not have any money. So when she's telling you, like putting you on the spot and telling you, send me my money right now, send me the money you owe me, I was thinking Steven would say, we have to take a rain check here because I don't have the money right now. But he sent her the money. So if you have money, why have Monica been carrying the entire weight? I just couldn't understand that part. It made me laugh so much. That's my major highlight. Second highlight for this season has to be Leo's infamous kisses. I said I was not going to do it because I did not embarrass myself. But he did it, and it was so funny because he has this little love triangle that he had between Hannah and what's her name? Brittany. Brittany was saying, I love my kisses, and Leo will respond, I know you do. I don't do it again. I cannot do it with a straight face. It's so funny. It's just really funny. And also, when Hannah comes to the room, he will still throw those kisses. Leo, at first when I started watching the season, because I was late to the party as usual, don't judge me. When I was watching, I already saw clips on social media talking about Leo's character and all of that. So when I finally got to see Leo or meet Leo via the series, I just said, okay, maybe people are jealous of Leo because Leo's story about his parents and how his family had cancer, so it was pretty scary to me. And I was saying to myself, maybe people don't just like rich people. Maybe, yes, he talks about himself a lot and how much wealth he has. But I was thinking maybe Leo is just socially awkward. Basically saying people need to cut Leo some slack because nobody's perfect. Maybe that's how he knows how to relate. And if you've read books a lot or seen that kind of movies, you know that people are written stories about people like Leo a lot. So I get to just give them an allowance once in a while because maybe they're not really exposed. This is what they know. Maybe he has not tapped into his interesting character yet. So he was just using the entire money conversation as cover up. But later on, when we got to that infamous scene with Hannah, I don't know say what I wrote on my notes. But yeah, it was along the lines of Leo is not really well up there. Because I just couldn't understand him at that moment. You say you like Britney, But now Hannah, don't go. You cannot take the both of them at the same time. You have to make up your mind. If you ask me, I think Leo preferred Brittany. I don't know, but that's what I thought from the jump. I thought he preferred Brittany because he really, yes, he had fun with Hannah, but he really showered Brittany with a lot of compliments. And I think Brittany just really wanted to fit into Leo's life because she already said she wanted to be this, I would say, kept woman. That's the term that people use nowadays for women who want that traditional life, that they don't want to, they just want to take care of the babies and just look cute. You know, I thought that was Leo's vibe, only for the revelation to happen, and they both seemed disappointed. Although they engaged each other, they did not go for the couples getaway. They went to Miami instead for their own holiday, and they broke things off. It was so funny to me. I cannot wait to see Leo, especially during the reunion. Call it whatever you like. I cannot wait to see Leo. I cannot wait to hear from Leo during the reunion. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for too. Another highlight for me was Nick D being Rico Suave. I don't know how to explain this, but it was a major highlight for me because it was just laughable to me. So he had these corny jokes that everyone found, oh god, it's so funny. And I just, maybe because I could see the other side of the pod and the ladies could not. And even Hannah had to say, okay, I'm developing code feet because a lot of people like you. But at the same time, he handled that part well. But yeah, he was an entire highlight for me. Also, another highlight was Marissa's mom being mean. Marissa's mom being mean when she met Ramses for the first time, when she questioned his style. Now I'm talking about it, it's funny, but the first time when I was watching it, I thought it was just rude. I know that we all have baggages and things that we've experienced in our life that shapes or forms our character. Big up to Ramses for handling that scenario with so much grace, because I don't think I would have been able to stomach that. If we should turn the tables and Marissa was taken to Ramses' family and Ramses' family were questioning her style, talking about her hair, being very confrontational with Marissa, Marissa's mother would have not liked that. So why is it okay for her to do that to Ramses? Then bonus highlight has to be Alex talking to Tim about her needing her naps. Very laughable to me, and that conversation went from 0 to 100. With that, I'll just go to my couple analysis here. As Alex and Tim, after that conversation about her needing her nap, okay, for those who have not seen it and who are open to a recap and little spoilers here and there, so Alex and Tim are engaged to be married. She even already took him to her dad. So when she finally met his parents, I think things went well. For this conversation, I feel like there's something missing that I do not know about. But we're not going to say that this was the only conversation that made Tim want to break up with Alex. They already had their issues before. There was a time that they had a big fight off camera, Netflix, off camera, really. Tim had to even leave their room. So Alex was alone in their space. So yes, there was already a lot of build up coming up that Tim was already questioning his relationship with Alex. But the straw that broke the camel's back was when Tim's parents came visiting. Alex claimed that she spent 4 hours with his parents. Then after that, she needed her nap. And that's how Tim broke up with Alex. So no more wedding for these two. And I felt kind of bad because I thought this couple were going to make it to the altar and were going to get married. But when I later went on social media, I heard a lot of people saying that most of the couples this season, they trauma bonded. And I couldn't agree more. Because Tim and Alex, yes, they talked about other stuff, but at the same time, there was also a lot of trauma bonding here. Now they met each other, they're so catty. Although Tim expressed that he likes women that will speak up for themselves. And Alex is that woman. I'm surprised that they got together and it didn't work out. So goodbye to them. I hate it when you're in a relationship with somebody and things go sour and you just become very mean to the person. Because I thought Tim was really mean to Alex, if I'm being very sincere, when he said, I never want to see your face again. We were good. A few days ago, you met my dad, I met your parents. It was nice. It was not a bad meeting. Even when you came to say, oh, I need to talk to you, the poor lady was about to eat. And okay, she came, like, no, I want to talk to you now. It was just already mean. So she came with her food. And you're telling her this and that, and you just called off everything. And she said, oh, you just met my dad the other day. You shook his hand. What is this? She was even trying to reason with this man. And he was just mean. And I was so happy that she not bothered to even... It was mean. Tim was mean. And I don't want to hear from him from him in the reunion. He can go away. Also, another goodbye we had already before the season ended is Hannah and Nick. I will admit that Hannah became a little uptight. Although I understand Hannah, because that kind of thing, we're not really seeing every single thing, day-to-day things that happen between this couple. Nick just gives Hannah the ick so much. The fact that he's 28 and he cannot do some things. I don't know, a lot of people have called Hannah the villain in this story. But to me, I know that Hannah is a bit much. No, she's a lot, especially the part where she's rude to you and she will go, it was a joke. And yes, it was a joke, but your joke is too serious right now. So how about toning it down? I think sometimes she's just flat out rude. But if we're talking about the principles she laid down about Nick, I think it's a valid reason to break up with him, if you ask me. Yeah, I think it's very valid. I think it's valid. Although Nick have even opened his heart to her and told her that I'm willing to learn. Nick's mother even told her that Nick is a work in progress, but Hannah does not have that patience or time for that. She cannot just understand why a 28-year-old man cannot do some kind of things, or is not a certain way, or is not taking charge in certain situations. There was one funny a video I saw on Instagram about this issue where the lady said that the trash is not yet full. You want the man to go and throw the trash outside. Hannah is just a lot. She was playful and Hannah in the pod, and she just gave this tyrant that you have to do the right thing. That sometimes you just breathe. Even if the trash is getting full and the person is not taking it out, breathe. Just calm down first. Calm down. And you can also try. Okay, anyway, I know that we have varying cultures in different parts of the world, but I don't see why you cannot take trash out yourself. I don't see it, but that's just me. Then Garrett and Taylor. I haven't seen any red flags in this relationship yet. I think it's going to be a yes at the altar. Yes, and this is my first prediction in this video. I think Garrett and Taylor are going to make it through. So congratulations to the couple. Because I've even seen pictures of Garrett on Instagram where he has this nice glow up, and people are saying Garrett Taylor's version. That was a very brilliant comment I saw on Instagram. Back to couples that we said goodbye to out of the 6 is Monica and Steven. So Monica and Steven's relationship, at first I thought Monica did not even really like Steven. Monica gave me that vibe of keep saying it till you believe it. That was my vibe for Monica and Steven's relationship. Then Steven started displaying some interesting characters, and this was bordered on chatting with people, and she had to break call of the engagement. Monica had to call up the engagement because she saw text from Steven to some women or some woman, and that was a major highlight this season. Their breakup was a major highlight this season, like I mentioned earlier. Then Ramses and Marissa. I don't think Ramses and Marissa will make it through. Although at first I thought Marissa was the one that is not really into Ramses like that. She's just like, okay, I'm willing to work with this. But now that we are in this real world, I'm thinking it's Ramses that is I'm not sure I can work with this, or Ramses is the one that's giving me the entire vibe now that he might say no to Marissa at the altar. And for the major couple that everyone is talking about is Ashley and Tyler. Honest to God, I'm sad about this for Ashley's sake. The first time I met Ashley, that is in the pod, I wrote hopeless romantic against her name. She just really wanted something that was genuine, and she just wanted something that's real, and she wants to be married. When she even took him to see her father, she was just really happy to show that, okay, Tyler is a good choice for me. Look what I found in Love is Blind. She was just really open and happy. And honest to God, Tyler had me fooled as well. I never envisioned that they would have a couple's quarrel. They had this couple's quarrel off camera. Netflix, I don't know why you were having these quarrels off camera, but there was this quarrel that they had off camera, and it revealed that Tyler has 3 kids, but he's claiming that it's sperm donor that he donated to some couple that needed his help. But now, thanks to the detectives on social media, we've learned that Tyler is still lying through his teeth to Ashley. So what are we going to do now? Is Tyler and Ashley going to get a divorce? Because Ashley already said that, okay, she's willing to compromise. She's willing to overlook the fact that he had helped a couple in the past before, and the fact that he actually glossed over that important detail while they were talking in the pods. But I'm waiting with bated breath for this couple, honestly. I'm hoping Ashley says no at the altar. I'm hoping she says no at the altar, and I would love to know what she feels now that she's saying, how she feels now that she's seeing all of these things on social media. I'm thinking this couple got married. That's my own thought, because Ashley and Tyler already hashed it out. This is the major stumbling block in their relationship, and to think now that there's actually evidence of him actually being in his children's life in the past. I don't know what happened with him and the mother of these kids. I don't even know. I'm not really reading about it because I do not like any spoilers. But yeah, that was a mouthful. So yes, that is Love is Blind season 7 for you in a nutshell through Bucket's brain. Or my favorite personality this season has to be Hannah. I don't. If you ask me, why do you like Hannah? I do not know. I just like her. Do you know what's interesting? In the pods, I did not like any single person. I was not really drawn to any single personality. But in the outside world, whenever Hannah comes up, I was just curious to know what she was thinking and what's giving her the ick today. Although I found her very rude, but I just think that Hannah embodies something. I don't know what it is. I cannot pinpoint it, but I really like how she carried the conversation with Nick's mother. I just like how she really, I don't know. Although when I wrote about Hannah in my notes, I wrote Hannah is intense in all caps. I wrote, but she just happens to be my favorite this season. So yes, let me know who your favorite Love is Blind. Is it Love is Blinder? Okay, whatever it is, Love is Blind personality is. And I cannot wait for the reunion. Like I said earlier, the people I'm banking on will make it through is Garrett and Taylor. Ashley and Tyler, maybe. That's if Ashley does not find out more about Tyler's dirty laundry. So yeah, that's the only Ramses and Marissa. I don't think they're going to make it. So yeah, until next time, do subscribe to my channel for more reality TV commentary such as this. And yeah, don't forget to like this video and also share this video and share your thoughts as well in the comments. I love to hear what you think. Who is your favorite personality? What was your major highlights? Yeah, good stuff. Goodbye.